Because I know how to build a communications platform and I know how to build a matrix water table, like a tabletop, I don't have a lot of time left because there's two that are already up. But this is how simple it actually is, particularly when I refer to Michael Dean, who did a video with the Guardian stuff and talked about reprogramming your template. And this is how simple it actually is. Your cells are antennas, which are receptors. That means that when you are willing to accept, your cells are willing to accept the reprogramming template music, the first language of music, the first language of the founder's language. It means that when you use your consciousness energy and choosing to follow that prayer to open your template, it means that you are informing all of your cells that your cells are now going to follow your command, your consciousness command that allows your receptors of all your cells to be open. That's called an open transmitter, which is an open antenna. Now your consciousness is open to receive those codes. RA will transport those codes, which means your receptors will now accept. That's called a free will choice. It's freely chosen. You are choosing to accept the language, the radio frequency language, the first electric language of RA, first creation. Now that language, that electric language, will now begin to be received in your cells. Your cells will now begin processing the mathematical, the electrical mathematical geometric language to clear the distortions, to clear the mutations. That means that you're making a free choice to return home, to remember the first template, the universal and galactic template, the founder's language. And then they will be embedded. It's like reprinting, just like your consciousness, your solar consciousness. When you jump into software to run software, your consciousness is imprinted. You're running those codes. You're running the frequencies. You're running the mathematical language, the electrical language of your template. So now you're willing to open your template, which is to open your receiver to accept the electric language of the first language of first creation. That means that you will begin to heal. Those musical chords, those musical notes, the language, the first language of the founder's language will take hold, and now you'll begin to heal naturally. That's how we naturally heal, which means I do not need a cell phone or any kind of other outside external device. It's taking place within your own template, within your own consciousness. Will begin to recode, and you will begin to experience the first creation language, okay, of first creation, which is pure, eternal, absolute love. You will begin to heal over time-space vectors. And what will happen is you become lighter. The next thing you know is you're running a blue flame, which is blue gas, natural spiral, Christus founder's language. That's why I've been pushing up on Karen's channel, right? This is a different network. This is a living crystal network, living crystals, the Foursquare Crystal Cathedral, right, of Christos Sophia. Now we begin running those RFIs, the radio frequency identity. I know my identity platform. I'm with Christos Sophia, which is living worlds, which are God worlds, which is God's love that goes on forever, gifting electrons at the highest rate of speed. That will clear the shadow body and enemy at a higher rate of speed within your own template. That's what we've been monitoring, is the speed at which we can clear the goo codes and begin running the right codes, which are the right frequencies, which is the first electric language of first music, the first musician, the music of love. Have a beautiful day. We love you all. Take care of yourselves.